Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsyreplays and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Panzer 58 Mutz. Panzer 58. It's only the Mutz if you buy the camo, which I haven't. I only had literally just over 8,000 gold, and it's been sitting in my account for quite a while. I had more, but I bought the Hafen. So I decided that I like this tank. I do like this tank, and I enjoy the tank. And for 8,000 gold, I think, you know what, that's not a bad price for this tank. So I did purchase the tank, and I'm glad I purchased the tank because actually I am really, really enjoying it. So far, I have had 18 battles. I'm around 70-80% win rate, and I've got over 2,000 average damage. So I'm actually doing okay. If you like the Indian Panzer, then you will like this tank because it is almost exactly the same as the Indian Panzer, except for it's a premium tank. So it is in blitz stores, as I said, 8,000 gold, which is a pretty good price if you ask me. And there is also a bundle where you can get it for 10,500. I do apologise for any sound in the background. I really wanted to get this video out, and usually I do all the videos in my car, whereas I'm not at work today. So you're going to hear some toys in the background because Kieran is playing with his dinosaurs, which make a lot of noise. So 10,500 gold, you can get it as part of a bundle where you get the Panther M10 as well, which isn't a bad tank either. So 8,000 gold just for the tank, or 10,500 gold for both tanks. So theoretically, you're getting the Panther M10 for 2.5k gold. So you're probably saving around 3,000 gold if you get the bundle. And if you haven't got either tank, then I would definitely recommend getting both of the tanks because they are really good tanks. Especially now the Panther M10 has been buffed. It's a pretty good tank, and I mean the penetration on it's not the greatest on the Panther M10, even though it has had a buff. But the DPM is amazing. And as with this tank, the DPM is very good. I mean, 5.6 seconds reload, 5.2 if you are using the adrenaline. You have not got much armor at all. So, I mean, you do have nice gun depression, so you can get troll bounces on your turret. And as you can see there, 102,000 credits earned. And we do get a first class. 3.5 or 3,700 damage. Maybe if we would have stayed alive. Kieran, can you say hello? Yeah. Turn toy off then. So, maybe if I'd have stayed alive, we might have got the ace. So, this battle here, it is Alpenstat. It's a tier 9 game. And I wanted to go right because usually, especially on Supremacy, well, it doesn't matter if it's Supremacy or Encounter, the medium way is to the right. But you know, I didn't want to go on my own. It is a tier 9 game, so I wanted to stick with my team. And we was lucky to do that because now, look at this poor Type 59. Wrecked, goodbye. Within 30 seconds, a Type 59 has been absolutely deleted. So that is 1 kill to our name so far, and 1 decent tank that is out of the game. And already, again, a minute in, this Ferdinand, which again is another big tank with a big gun, and he has almost been deleted as well. So we do get kind of lucky this game because the enemy are not very good. Don't ask me why I switched to HE there. It was supposed to be gold, but we accidentally switched to HE. And now the Tiger 2 finds himself in a bad position. Normally that's quite a good position if you've got a strong turret, but seeing as all my team are around this area, he is in a very bad position because we've got side shots onto him. He's in a good position if there is tanks in front of him, but sadly for him, I am at the side of him. We do bounce and we don't manage to get that kill shot. So that is 2 tanks down for the enemy team, 1 tank down for our team, and now we have an ST1 to the left of us. So we are going to focus him because he is very well armoured, and he's got a very good gun. So we do definitely want to take him out whilst we've got side shots into him. And you can see we can easily pen this guy with AP, no problem whatsoever. He is giving us his side, which makes it a lot easier. We do get a high roll, and our AMX 1390 can take him out. So the enemy now only has 3 tanks left alive. We are winning on supremacy points, but the enemy have got 2 cap bases. So now we're going to get around the side or around the back of the enemy other Tiger 2. We're hoping we don't want to take any more shots. We just want to dish out the damage. Now, he is a one-shot, and again, our AMX 1390 can take him out. So I'm on 1 kill. The AMX is on 4 kills. So now we are going to head towards NE50. And as you can see, easily side penetrate him. And we are using the AP, and you're going to see his bottom plate. We can easily penetrate him with AP. So now that just leaves the Panzer. Now, we knew he was, I mean, look, he's capping B, or no, we have just capped B, sorry, from the enemy team. So now we have 2 caps, and we do know that he ran away earlier. He was with the team, and he is going to run away. And again, sorry, I do apologise. I said it before, and I say it every time. Kieran never plays with his toys. As soon as I press the record button, for some reason, he just wants to play with his toys. So, Kieran, you can say hello? Yeah, he's not going to say hello. So now, this Panzer, we are going to rush him. We do want to take him out before we cap out, because I hate, that is my pet hate. I hate leaving tanks with hit points and winning on supremacy. Although sometimes it can go in your favour. And I mean, I have won games 1 versus 7 because of supremacy mode. And I've seen players AFK win against 4 or 5 players because we capped the base. So we do manage to get the ace. It was probably around the same damage as the last game, but we were up against tier 9 and we dealt some damage against the tier 9. And we do manage to get the ace. So 18 battles in, and we get the ace on the Mutz. Now, next up, we got 2 Fast Bro, and he's in a tier 7 game, and he's going to play absolutely brilliantly. Now, I mean, as for equipment, I'm running the rammer just to give it the extra DPM. It's got good DPM anyway. The penetration isn't bad, so I don't think you need to run the calibrated shells. I mean, it is totally up to you if you do or not. It really, in any tank, it is just your decision. It doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong. I mean, you can run a tank with calibrated shells, or you can run it with rammer. It is totally up to you what you do. And I mean, I know people that will never run the rammer. They will always run calibrated shells because of the penetration. And then other people just run the rammer because of DPM. Now, DPM means absolutely nothing if you've got no shots. Just like here, 2 Fast Bro. Doesn't matter if you've got 3000 DPM. If you're not taking shots, you're not doing that DPM. So, DPM is actually a useless stat. Even though so many people, including myself, I do, even though so many people talk about the DPM of a tank, and I mean, I've got a series going on in a minute, the lowest DPM tanks. And I had a series last week of the highest DPM tanks, where in reality, the first thing people look at, especially when it's a new tank in the game, what is the DPM of that tank? When in fact, like I said, DPM is a useless stat, an absolute useless stat if you've got no shots. If you've got shots, then that is when the DPM, I mean, if a tank rushes you and you are on a face-off with another tank, that is when the DPM becomes your favour, and that is when it becomes important. But when you've got no shots, again here, when you're not shooting that gun, DPM means absolutely nothing. So, but again, the DPM on this tank is pretty nice. The penetration's okay, so I don't think you need to run calibrated shells. The rammer will do absolutely just fine. So now, 2 Fast Bro, the enemy got 2 tanks down, he's got 1 tank down. He's only done 1100 damage at the moment. He's only been shot once, so that's 2 tanks down each. But he does need to start doing some damage. Now, he doesn't want to get shot from this ISU, even though he's not running the BL-10. So, he's not going to do too much damage if he gets shot, but it's still a big gun to take out of the game. And now they're going to go and rush the IS-3. So, the IS-3 is being rushed by 2 tanks in front and now 2 tanks behind. So, hopefully, he's not going to last very long. 4 tanks on 1 is, I mean, I love the focus fire here, especially against 2 Fast Bro. he noticed his team was dealing with him, and it's always good to shoot a tank your teammates are shooting. And I definitely recommend that. Focus fire is the best tactic in the game. Whether or not it's tournament play, or just clan wars, or platooning, or even just solo. Focus firing is the best tactic you can have in the game. Now, watch this IS. This IS he's not a fantastic player, but it's 3 against 3 at the moment. However, the Comet on his team has just died, so it's now 3 against 2. So this IS and a Tiger 2. Now, I actually love what this IS does. It's now 2 against 2. It's 2 against 2, and this IS is now going to totally ignore the Panzer Mutz, and he's going to go for the KV3 because it was 2 tanks on 1. I loved what he does here. He does cost him some hit points, and it is going to cost him his life. But I just think that kind of gameplay is absolutely amazing. Sometimes you do need to take hits, and you see it again. You see it all the time on. If you watch the Twister Cup, people take hits just to deal damage to other tanks that your team is shooting, and that people need to do more of. People need to do the focus firing more, and you see it very well on both teams in this battle. So Too Fast Bro, he is now a 2-shot. He is up against almost a half hit point Tiger 2, which has been buffed, and it's a very, very strong tank. Hence why he is shooting the APCR. He doesn't want to miss, doesn't want to bounce, so he's on 3,700 damage, 3 kills. He's already done a remarkable job, and he doesn't want to end it here. So, nice bounce there. He's bounced 1,000 damage, which is what I meant. Like, it's not got the best damage, but it can still have the troll bounces. Now, I do feel sorry for this Tiger 2 because he's had a brilliant game, and he does actually really good damage. But I think he kind of loses his nerve. Kieran, I think he kind of loses his nerve at the end here, and he starts missing pretty much all of his shots, and he's going to get abused by his team, and not rightly so. His team shouldn't abuse. No one should abuse anyone in chat, but they really are abusing this Tiger, and you're going to see at the end that they've got no right to abuse this guy. Fair play to Too Fast Bro. He does a fantastic job, over 4,000 damage. Again, makes nice credits, and he gets the ace whenever it comes up. So that is the Panzer 58 Mutz. I think it's definitely worth buying. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm Meadsyreplays, and I'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.